if you ask me where Bitcoin is in 2 years, I'd go long right now and I'd hold, right? So that's not an issue. I'm a huge long-term bull fan of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies in general. We have to look at the 30,000 as being a very psychologically important level for the market, right?
At some point, the Bitcoin profits will definitely go into altcoins.
Gareth Solovay, osnivač je In The Money stock kompanije i jedan je od cenjenih trgovaca i investitora. Pogledajte ovaj video do kraja i steknite uvid u njegovu trenutnu, tromesečnu i dugoročnu analizu Bitcoina i ostalih kriptovaluta. Ovaj video sponzorisan je od strane MEXC Global menjačnice. MEXC Global menjačnica je jedna od menjačnica sa najboljom likvidnošću za futures trgovanja. Pored Bitcoina i Ethera, na ovoj menjačnici možete kupiti i preko 200 manje poznatih coina i tokena. Link ka menjačnici sa kodovima za popust nalazi se u opisu ovog videa.
Okay, but the question is, what are you going to do now? Like, it's all very well that your short's out of the money by $150, but what happens now?
Yeah, so for me, again, this is a chart where it just continues to chop sideways. Now, this could be consolidation. That's very possible, maybe even bullish consolidation. My issue still is that we still have not cleared this area here. So essentially, from the last time we talked, it was, can we get above 30,000 and can we stay above 30,000? As of now, we haven't. What we've been doing is basically playing pinball with this support here at around 26.7 and around 28.7. So look at how you're just jumping back and forth. And again, you know, to me, this is just dead markets right now. I mean, there's not a lot going on. We're still waiting for that next bigger move to occur. And I think that's what's going to, you know, be the determining factor here. I think for me, number one, just a few days ago, we tested this 26,700 level, and it actually held. So I think that's a positive. You want to see that hold. You don't want to see a break of that consolidation pattern. So I guess for me, it's looking at this and saying, okay, guys, on the upside potential, I actually am leaning towards this, maybe making another move up here to the 30,000 level. In addition, I think we have to look at the 30,000 as being a very psychologically important level for the market, right? You know, think about the even number, think about where this was back in 2021 when the market collapsed in between the two bull market moves. And this is all around that 30,000 level.
If I were to ask you for a much longer term position, I'd say, Gareth, if you were to position your portfolio specifically now around Bitcoin and to not touch your portfolio for the next 3 months. So basically take a trade. I know it's unlike us, DJs, but I'm saying to you, Gareth, take a trade, hold the trade for 3 months. Where would you put your money on Bitcoin? Would you say that Bitcoin in 3 months is higher or Bitcoin on 3 months is lower?
I would take lower. I would take lower. Yeah.
Okay, tell me why. This is what I wanted to dig into. Why do you...
So listen, if you ask me where Bitcoin is in 2 years, I'd go long right now and I'd hold, right? So that's not an issue. I'm a huge long-term bull fan of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies in general. But the bottom line is that you haven't broken, right? So I'm someone who's like, show me the money, show me the levels, right? And the bottom line is if you look at this chart, we're right up against this level. So as much as my heart wants to say, okay, Bitcoin race higher, as long as my gut says, oh, I hope it does, the charts are the ultimate arbiter of what I do, right? And right now we're still into resistance. So until we prove that we can break resistance, I can't turn bullish, right? It's all about probabilities. Probabilities are everything. And right now we're still into resistance.
Okay. Let's play out the scenario. Let's say that I phone you on Monday morning and Bitcoin has broken through 31,000 and closed through 31,000, which, by the way, I think is going to happen over the weekend.
Okay.
What happens then? Then do you change your thesis?
Yeah, so basically once we get above 30,000 and we close above 30,000, I'm waiting for a couple days to make sure that it stays there. And then my thesis says, okay, now the bottom has been proven that it is in on Bitcoin. All right. So I know that's what you want to get out of me. You want that so bad. And I'm willing to give it to you when the charts tell me that it's there.
Okay, listen, what do you make of this? So if I look at this is the Bitcoin on the 3-month chart, it looks to me like the 2017 high or the 2017 resistance now becomes this like support level. Do you buy this or am I looking at this maybe the wrong way around?
No, that you're absolutely right. And then that's exactly where Bitcoin found its support, right around that 15, 16, 17,000 range, right? When we dip down. So that's a great trend line. That's exactly how I would read it. That is support. And that's why you're getting the technical bounce that you're getting now, which has Bitcoin, like you said, up about 88% off of the lows.
But I do want to take you to this chart over here when you look at the monthly. And I said to you guys earlier that we are now approaching we're going to get the third monthly close that is in the green. So you had January up 39.63%, you had February up 0.03%, you had March up 23.66%. All in all, for the year so far, and you can see it's a beautiful change in trend. You can see it. You don't have to be a genius or a chartist to see it. I just want to see, all in all, right now, we on Bitcoin are up 75.87% for the year. It's been the best 3-month stint, I think, that Bitcoin has ever had. Let's just have a look here. This one was pretty close in 2021, huge bull market, and 2013 was actually bigger. So what you are seeing here is that there have been 2 other times that we have started the year and we've had 3 positive months in a row. 2023, 2021, and this period over here. The question is, what happened next? So what happens after we get the 3 green candles? So I got Joe the Irishman to do a chart for us. And unfortunately, and it's very unfortunate, it doesn't look so good. So when we had 3 green months in a row, the next thing that happened was we had a 55% drawdown, and that was in 2013. But then we continued into a rampant bull market, which took us up about 1,000%. That was what happened in 2013 when we got this scenario over here. Then in 2020, let's call it 2021, you had the 3 green months in a row. You also had a 51% drawdown, but then we went up and we peaked at the 69,000 or just under 70,000 level. So hopefully, this is the 3rd time that it's happening. Hopefully this time it's going to be different. Hopefully this time we're going to have the 3 green months and we continue to go continue to go up after that. We're going to be watching that. In the meantime, what we are noticing is that a lot of this buying is coming from Coinbase. And Coinbase is primarily an American exchange. So we're getting a lot of buyers from Coinbase, which ironically is where the banking collapse in the US is starting to happen. You're now starting to get the Coinbase spot premium go up again, which means that people in the US are starting to buy or are really putting a lot of buying pressure on Bitcoin. We've been talking about this Bitcoin dominance chart for a few days now. And we do seem to be at that resistance point again, at 48, but I actually think it's a bit higher. 48.5 is the resistance point. And usually when that happens, or you can see last time when this happened in June 2022, which was just after Luna, you can see that we got into a bit of a run and the dominance dropped. And if you do zoom out, worrying thing here is that if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, we're seeing it as 48%. But if you dig deeper into the Bitcoin dominance, at some point, the Bitcoin profits will definitely go into altcoins. Rest assured that that's coming. And when it does come, you got to make sure that you're perfectly positioned